Hello everybody, it's JohnnyFerno talking, and after that confusing mess of an episode that was Saddle Road Review, I'm ready to move on. I have no idea what you think of that episode, seriously. You can see my confusion. But now we're coming to an episode I have been looking forward to just because of the title, funnily enough. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 10, Applejack's Day Off. And I have no idea why the day off is in quotations, if I read that correctly. Oh, it's actually only day off. So I guess it's about Applejack taking a rest from all of the adventures and all of the work on the farm, taking a small break. Taking some rest, but things come in the way and keep disturbing her? I don't know. Let's just watch and find out. So, join me and my dear friends as we watch My Little Pony Season 6, Episode 10, Applejack's Day Off. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting us at the saloon. Hello, Rarity again. That looks cozy.
Miss Rarity? How much longer are you planning to stay in here, darling?
I forgot they have the Russian spa ponies.
Is some pony else waiting? Oh, no. I just don't want you to get all that it's for Bruni. Oh, well, I'm just waiting for Applejack. It's been so long since we've had a relaxing day at the spa together. I'm quite certain she'll be along any moment.
It's okay, Miss Rarity. I will just stand here behind the register and drink my spare of vodka.
Hey there, Rarity. I really tried to get here
stereotypical.
earlier. I just can't believe how much time my chores are taking up these days. At least now we'll finally get to spend some quality spa time together, right?
Okay, Phyllis, that's it. We're closing up for the day.
Oh. Took so long at that.
Shucks, Rarity.
Oh dear.
I guess I missed the whole day. I sure am sorry.
Ah! Even her horn! Jesus! I thought the horn was like hard material, not like skin. Wow, that was disturbing imagery. So I guess I was right. This is about Applejack and trying to get some spare time with her friends, but where it keeps getting in the way. Keeps getting a bit thirsty. Alright.
Hi, Rarity.
What are you doing?
Morning, Twilight. Spike. Good heavens, that's a lot of empty pie plates.
Yeah, we were just heading to pick up some fresh pies. I don't know why we keep running out of the castle.
That's a good point. Why don't you have a kitchen?
Applejack, actually. Although I'm quite
Three
sure
people,
she'll be
okay.
too busy once again.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Applejack and I haven't had one of our spa days in ages.
You two really should set aside some time.
Darling, I have been trying for moons, but Applejack is so busy these days it's next to impossible.
Wow, I didn't realize Applejack had so much to do.
I guess we will find out. Those look delicious. I don't really like pies normally, but those look good. Unless they're apple pies, sadly not a fan of those.
Pies, please. Sure thing, Spike.
That was fast!
I don't suppose those pies are the last chore on the schedule for today.
Oh, land sakes! Is it time for our spa day already? Rarity, why don't you go on ahead and I'll meet you there?
Oh, please, Applejack. Let's not kid ourselves.
Well, it ain't 'cause I don't wanna, but the work on the farm has just been taking up more and more of my time.
I hate seeing you two not spending time together. Can't you get some pony else in your family to take over for a bit?
Wish I could. But Granny, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom all have chores of their own. And today they're all busy taking the harvest to market.
Ooh.
I know we're not farmers, but I'm sure Spike and I could handle things for a little while.
Oh dear.
Maybe.
Is there one
Oh,
chore
responsibility.
Well,
Applejack's big on that.
I suppose if you two got started on feeding the pigs, I could maybe leave for an hour?
Woo! An hour of spa perfection? I can...
Yeah, it's a set face.
Perfect. You head off to the spa and Spike and I'll take care of things here.
Whoa!
We got everything covered.
Oh, Applejack has to let go.
This
That's very
list
hard
pretty
for her.
much covers everything you need to know to feed the pigs. But maybe I should go over it with you just to...
Applejack, please. If there's a list involved, I am 100% on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Especially if she wrote it.
And don't worry about things here. Spike and I have totally got this. I mean, it's just feeding the pigs. How hard can it be?
Is going to be a disaster.
Whoa. I'm glad we're doing this, Rarity.
How are you
I've
surprised?
been work before our spa time for too long. I know we've only got an hour, but I can't wait to have a steam.
A steam is just the start. I know exactly what we'll do, and an hour will be perfect.
Oh.
Okay, Spike, ready
So,
with that list?
this is about Twilight and
Ready.
Spike trying to take care of
Let's
Applejack's
do this.
chores.
Step 1, open the gate.
Easy.
Okay. Step 2, close the gate.
Huh?
That's what it says.
Ah. Must be some
Step
kind of a
3,
ritual.
walk away.
Walk away? Really?
Must
I
be
just
some kind
hope
of a
Twilight and
ritual
Spike
thing with the
can handle
pigs.
things until I get back.
Now, Applejack, if we are really to enjoy this time together...
Or is it because
you
that
must
open the
give
gate
yourself
indicates
over
that the
to
pigs
idea
walk
that you're
out and then
off
close the
duty
gate?
And try to relax.
I know. You're right. I really am glad we're doing this. And as long as it's only an hour, I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Exactly.
They have burned that barn
Kindly
down.
step this way.
Again.
Relaxation awaits.
Rainbow!
Rainbow Dash.
With the little
What are
tank
you doing
slippers.
Yeah, I didn't think spa treatments were your thing exactly. What?
Tank
They're
slippers.
totally not. At least, not the frou-frou kind.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I tweaked something at Wonderbolt's practice the other day. I just came in for a deep tissue sports massage.
Ah, Miss Dash, I am so sorry, but we are running just a tad behind, and we are not quite ready to start your pampered muzzle massage and indulgent hoofy cure just yet.
Oh! I'm pretty sure that wasn't what I signed up for.
But they are your usual.
And it seems like you're really busy today anyway. I'll just come back tomorrow. See you two later. Have fun. But put me down for the same thing.
At least she understands.
Too bad Rainbow Dash just hates those frou-frou spa treatments. She could have joined us for a nice steam. Ooh-wee, I can't wait.
Aw.
Indeed. Although if they couldn't fit Dashy in, I wonder just how far
Dashy.
behind things are running. Obviously, we're on a very tight schedule.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my dearest. That's a long line.
Well, maybe not every pony is waiting for the steam room.
Oh, no, that's exactly what we're waiting for. Oh, I hope you're not in a hurry.
You can come back later?
So every pony here wants a steam bath?
Well, the solution
Oh,
is
dear.
obvious. We'll simply have to start our short time at the spa with something else.
Nothing doing. I came here to have a steam, and that's just what I'm gonna get.
But it'll take most of our hour just to get through this line. Rarity! My favorite customer.
I guess.
Applejack.
Applejack.
Well, it certainly has been a long time.
Wait, did I
since you
mistake
two
her
have
accent?
been
She's actually
together.
French?
So lovely to have you back. Well, I wish I could say the same. Yes, the wait time for the steam room certainly has been getting
I
worse
can't help
lately.
it, but her hear
I'm
Russian.
sure we'll be able to accommodate your usual treatments.
Not without my steam.
Apparently, Applejack won't consider starting her time at the spa without a steam, and we only have an hour. That is a problem. Applejack, where are you going?
Oh dear.
Why are y'all just standing here?
Just waiting for the steam to build up.
Without steam, a steam room's just a room, and I've got plenty of those at home, because I live in a mansion.
That's nice to know. What's wrong with the
It
steam?
has been taking longer for the steam to reach that Ponyville day spa quality. We even had to add a warm towel service. So sorry for the delay, every pony. Please help yourselves.
Take towels. Oh dear. That has to be
So, if you're not
annoying.
getting enough steam, that must mean there's not enough hot water.
Oh, Applejack, honestly, can't we just start with the hot cure? We're going to run out of time.
And her working brain is getting into motion. Applejack can't seem to go anywhere without thinking of trying to work on something. Rarity is not pleased. That was Miss Cake, I think. There is Mr. Cake getting a massage from Bull Bison.
Ha! Now what do we have here?
The laundry room, of course. And at this point, I'm considering soaking my hooves in one of the machines so my time here isn't a total loss. The Ponyville Day Spa prides itself on sanitary conditions, and fresh linens are integral part.
Well,
So the
sure,
washing
but
machines are taking
have
all the
you
water.
always run every single one of these here machines full bore, all day, every day?
The answer is no. But ponies sure do love that warm towel service.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that. So much easier to work on clothes. Wonder what happens if we pull this lever. That'll be a horrible Russian accent.
You are all wanting towel?
Looks to me like you don't have any left.
Wow.
Well, like I said, warm towels are a big hit.
Is every pony on this spot Russian?
I think I figured out the problem. You've got a small leak, and that means the steam takes just a little longer to build up. And while ponies wait, they get cold. Cold ponies start wrapping themselves in towels, and all those dirty towels have to be cleaned. Because Ponyville Day Spa prides itself on cleanliness.
What?
Basically, losing steam makes you use more towels. That means you do more laundry, which uses up the hot water you need to make more steam, so the problem just keeps getting worse.
So in other words, they have to be patient.
Ah, I had no idea. Wonderful. Now that we've solved the great steam mystery, we can finally get back to our significantly less than an hour of relaxation.
Rarity.
Rarity, are you kidding? I can't just leave things like this. I'm gonna need my tools.
Oh dear. Montage? Apparently. Oh, Rarity. She has been looking so much forward to these things. So she's going to enjoy it all while she works. Oh, dearest.
Whew. Now that that leak's fixed, ponies won't get so cold they use up all those towels. And without all that laundry, there'll be plenty of hot water for all the steam any pony could want.
And I only have to be doing wash once a day.
Wow, Applejack! Have you ever considered a career in the spa
Applejack.
industry? I'm sure I can find something for you.
No thanks. I'm just relieved I can finally relax in the steam. What do you say, Rarity?
It sounds lovely, Applejack, but unfortunately, we spent so much time fixing the steam room we don't have any time left to use it. Honestly, how in Equestria did it never occur to you to check for leaks? There's just so many other things to worry about. I suppose we get used to the way things are, and we don't realize there was a problem. You obviously need an outside eye to evaluate the situation. It's lucky for you, Applejack is too stubborn to relax.
I'm
That
sorry,
is true.
Rarity. We'll just have to do this another day. Twilight and Spike should be done feeding the pigs by now.
Twilight is a very capable pony. I'm sure she can figure out what to do next.
Look, I know Twilight's a princess and an alicorn, but she isn't a farmer. I've been doing farm work my whole life, and I'm not sure it's something you can just figure out.
Of course. Ooh, why don't we pop back so you can explain to Twilight what to do next, and then we'll come back here and pick up where we left off?
Well,
that sounds good.
I suppose I could try, assuming everything went well so far.
She has
Applejack,
it's so hard for her to let go.
How could it not?
What the heck are you two? What?
Wouldn't it be easier to just fly?
I told you, Spike. We're following Applejack's list to the letter, and Applejack doesn't fly.
Yeah, ain't no way that Applejack will leave this alone.
I'm sorry, Rarity, but I think I'm gonna have to finish these chores myself.
Aww. I feel so bad for Rarity.
Twilight, darling, how in the world did you end up there?
Spike and I were just trying to follow Applejack's list as closely as possible.
Maybe not the best plan.
I'm sorry, Applejack, but we never even got started feeding the pigs.
That's all right, Twilight. I know you did your best. I guess a list can't really capture all the ways I have of doing things.
At least you two got to spend some time at the spa together.
Yeah, that must have been super relaxing.
Well, if watching Applejack fix plumbing counts as relaxing, then yes.
What about your hour of spa perfection?
As it turns out, the Ponyville Day Spa had a few problems with their steam room, and some pony refused to relax until she had fixed them.
Aww.
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't let those spa ponies go another minute putting up with problems they didn't even know they had. Somehow they just got used to a huge bottleneck of ponies standing around waiting. But I took one good look at that spa jam, and I knew I had to do something. Sometimes the simplest things can just derail a whole operation. Whether it's a leaky pipe or doing too much laundry. You can't just stick to the same old way of doing things and expect them to get better.
She's doing the list.
I mean, thinking you can is
What are
just
you
plain
doing?
ridiculous, right? It's funny when you realize the extra work they were doing was actually making things worse.
Is all of that really necessary, AJ?
I mean, I guess it's possible to get stuck in a routine where you're doing all this extra stuff and not realize it, but I can't for the life of me think I have. Why are y'all staring at me like that?
Are you certain everything you just did is entirely necessary to feed the pigs?
What? Of course. Why would I be doing it if it weren't? See, this gate here used to squeak so loud the pigs would run to the other side of the pen and never come out. So I open and close it to let them know it's safe.
But it doesn't squeak anymore.
Of course not. I fixed that ages ago.
Then why you keep doing it?
Then I realized putting a little fright into them got them all hustling out of the pen. They don't look scared of me. Well, no, they got used to it. Which is
Jesus.
why I started doing the chicken dance. To show them that if they didn't get to eating their food, the chicken would. Of course, being a chicken, I couldn't very well open the gate. Getting the food bucket to spill into the trough was just a happy accident, because one time I left it there by mistake.
Why don't you just pour it into the
seems like
tray?
everything you're doing is to fix things that aren't really problems anymore.
Well, I'll be.
Maybe it isn't so hard to get stuck doing extra work after all.
Huh. I wonder if I've been doing that around here with anything else.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
How do you buck down the trees? That seems simple enough. Or just getting all of the chickens to come out. And also a way of doing it. The other takes more time, but it does work. Why? Okay, that one is just, why do you do it one by one? I guess you really do get caught up in your routines. Magic! Or just put an entire new one up. That also works.
Thanks, y'all. I guess I just got so used to doing everything a certain way, I didn't realize there were any problems.
Having a friend look at what
I
we're
know
doing
that
with
feeling.
an outside eye can really help.
And I suppose if it weren't for our unsuccessful time at the spa, none of us would have realized it.
Well, now that your chores are streamlined, what are you gonna do with all the extra time?
I think I have a few ideas.
Aww.
Think you can come up with enough things for us to do now that we have more time to relax?
Oh, please. I could plan a week's worth of treatments.
Well, let's just start with the rest of the day for now. After all the work we just did on the farm, I am ready for some serious relaxation.
Nice work.
Thanks for letting me know there was an opening. I don't know if I could make it without my pampered muscle massage. Don't worry about it. Shall I put you down for another one tomorrow? Oh, absolutely. Sometimes a girl just has to pamper herself. Am I right?
Aww.
You certainly are.
That look at Applejack!
I was just,
getting a sports pampering?
Don't worry, Rainbow Dash. We were just heading in for some pampering ourselves. You could always join us.
That is, if you don't mind suffering through one or two frou-frou treatments.
I suppose I could take it. You know, for you ponies.
Hi. Alrighty then. That was good. I liked that episode. It was very low key. Like, nothing big, just good old slice of life. I like that. It's very low key. It was very like, it didn't try to do anything too big or bigger than itself. Just tried to tell a good old slice of life story. But I do know that feeling of getting caught up in a certain routine so much that you never realize that there was an easier way to do it. I've experienced that many times. For instance, okay, this is a little behind the scenes thing for my videos. Back in the day when I first did my reaction videos, I was so used to record my voice with Audacity that when I started doing face cams with this program here, I didn't realize that I could record both myself and my voice. So I recorded my video for itself and then my audio on Audacity and then tried to blend that together. It was only like a bunch of episodes later I realized that, hey, this thing here can record both myself and my voice. So that was a bit silly. Oh, dear me. But I enjoyed that. It was nice. It was low-key. It didn't try to be anything big. Just Applejack being Applejack. If I had to give this episode a rating, it would probably be a Ponyville spa treatment out of 10. It was relaxing. It wasn't much, but kind of in a good way. It was just something you could enjoy. Some will maybe say it was a very neutral episode and that is maybe a bad thing because it didn't show anything big or anything like that, but I enjoyed it because it was so low-key. Like, yeah, stuff happened. AJ showed off her very good handy skills and everything, but in the end, it was just a calm, collective slice of life episode. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, not as much to say. It was like a good spa treatment. You got in, there was maybe a few things that had to be fixed, but you know what? You were glad you got there anyway. You got to enjoy yourself. So you know what? Yeah, that was probably what I'm going to say. So, As always, my dear friends, thank you all so much for watching. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about the episode, my reaction, and my channel in general. Please tell me both positive and negative, so I can use it all to grow and evolve into a better entertainer for you guys. But as always, my dear friends, thank you so much for watching. My name's JohnnyFerno, and I'll see you guys next time.